This guy creeps me out. We better give him a big tip. If they're that I can't read this that fast. Hey, for all we know, the lock got busted. I've heard that before. Whatever, just finish packing up this chunk. I'll head up for the rest. I can't read that fast. Who hires a moving company to move out in the middle of the night? Just be glad someone did. We need the job. Phew. What about that girl? Should I call her or not? The toll booth operator? You ain't got a chance. That's probably for the best anyway. I can't read this fast. So you ever get tripped out driving late at night like this? What do you mean? Well, you know, it's late. Everyone is asleep, so you gotta slick out the... This better not be about the haunted. It's real. Real maybe, but not haunted. Well, it seems haunted at the time. You can't scare me with that story. I already heard it 1,000,000 times. Well, good. That's not even my... What the heck? I can't read this fast! I can't read this fast. This is the Steam version, yeah. Oh, you ain't open... I can't read this fast. Well, you can... I guess you can read it, even though I'm blocking it. Oh, ha ha ha. What? It's just a ventriloquist dummy. Who you calling dummy, dummy? Did I not mute my computer? Oh, I didn't. Well, I'm an idiot. Finally, school's out for the day, and you're ready for a pleasant walk home. These clouds look pretty... Now we can actually hit a button. Now we can actually hit a button. Can I move myself? Yeah, I can move myself. No problem. You're right, that I am blocking the text. There we go. I'll move myself all the way over here. There you go. Now I'm not blocking the text. I couldn't read that fast, so... Finally, school's out for the day and you're ready for a pleasant walk home. Those clouds look pretty bad, though. Was it supposed to rain today? What do I do? I'll click. You go check the weather, but your cell phone appears to be missing. You must have left it somewhere. But where? You can examine your environment by moving the cursor to an object or area and pressing the left mouse button, then choosing Look on the drop-down menu. Oh, and my cursor is gooey. You can look directly by pressing Q or even interact by pressing E. You eat lunch with your friends at this point. It's surprisingly comfortable. It doesn't look comfortable. It's a bike rack for walking to school, so you take a shortcut through the woods. Push. You push the bike rack, it doesn't push back. Okay, we can go in the school. We can look in the tree. Your friend Keith told you the science class uses leaves from this tree in experiments. He called it the chemist tree. Ha 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 ha. Yeah. Bushes. You part the branches and peer inside. Nope, your phone's not there. Damn. Alright, let's go inside. To move between areas, select an exit with the left mouse button and click move. Move. With a heavy sigh, you trudge back inside. The long, empty hallway stretches into the distance. You stop near your locker. Trusty 402. What happened to that locker? That locker looks like it's seen better days. This happened the day Roger forgot his locker combination. Fortunately, yours is easy to remember. Insert key, turn. I have a lock on mine? Why do I have a lock on mine? Alright, we'll use it on the locker. You turn the key and the lock pops open easily. You slide it off and open your locker. Oh. Take. You heft a few books out of the locker, but realize how much space they take up in your bag. You feel like you might need the bag space, so you put the books back where you got them. Stickers. You put these stickers up at the start of the year and are already sick of them. Your brother was right. The only thing more permanent than tattoos are stickers. Well, that's kind of a lie. Okay, those are more stickers. Those don't look like stickers. That looks like a poster. As does this. Cell phone. Oh, here we go. You grab your cell phone and cradle it protectively against your chest. You were afraid you lost it. After a moment, you calm down and check the phone. Yep, it's still fully charged, somehow. Looks like you have a voicemail. You click play. Hi, Taco. It's Mom. Just wanted to let you know I'll be home later on tonight. The clients want to take us to dinner. Chad should be home pretty soon, so you two will need to fend for yourselves. Remember the keys under the back steps. Love you. No, we don't want books. What's this? Looks like something. Okay, I think we're done here. You slammed the locker shut. Take that, locker. Try holding down to exit the hallway. What? That's crazy. You leave the school building for the second time today. In front of your school, the gate is still open, so you should be able to come and go as needed. With your phone in hand, you can now head home. Your phone has a map function to chart your journey. You can also call your mother, brother, or information to receive various hints. Map. Oh, look at that. That's pretty cool. What if I click home? Oh, it does that. Okay. Move. You walk through the gates to the parking lot. Ew. Look at the trash. That's gross. It's not scary yet. Just wait. We're gonna see the boogeyman at some point. Let's open it. Gross. That's right. Gross indeed. You peer over, trying to get so close you can smell it. You fail and reek the spoiled milk as spoiled milk assaults you. Ew. Hey, that's a quarter. That looks like a quarter. Does that not look like a quarter? Do we want a trash quarter? Well, we can't get a trash quarter, apparently. Slime. The slime is not normal. Your mind races of thoughts of alien invasion or zombie drool. What could it be? You muster the courage and go in for a closer look. Oh, it's just some old milkshake. Really, really old milkshake. Gross. That's gross. That's disgusting. Ew. Yeah, the weather doesn't look good. I'm afraid we're going to be abducted. We're going to be inducted by aliens. Inducted into the club of aliens. You hike up the well-worn path into the woods. Ah, the familiar sights and sounds of the woods. The path leads over a bridge and turns into some trees. Wow, how nice. Look at those rocks. Oh, what's this? Oh no, looks like somebody lost their dog. Poor kid. Can we take it? You pull the flyer from the tree, just in case you find a similar dog. An item added to your inventory. You can select it with the left mouse button for additional options. Use items on the environment to solve puzzles and progress. Alright. We're going into the spoopy woods. Spoopy woods. You cross the bridge and head deeper into the woods. Uh-oh. And here it is. Here it is. Here's where it gets bad. You reach a small clearing surrounded by trees on all sides. There's a weird guy creeping around. You've never seen him before. Let's talk to him. You start to ask the man if he's lost, but he grunts at you unintelligibly. Alright, let's stab him with a key. Stab him with key. It bounces off harmlessly, but he definitely noticed it. He raises his arm slowly, and you hear a leafy hiss. Alright. I can't say I expected that. We just died. Alright. Boom. Add that death to the count. Retry. Okay. We just died. Alright. You don't have time for that right now, but you could totally climb it, to be clear. You could totally climb it. Totally. Alright, hitting him with a key is a bad idea. Let's see if we can talk to him. Start to ask the man if he's lost, but he grunts. Okay, let's show him the poster. Hey, have you seen this dog? No! Damn it. I didn't want to throw the poster at him. I wanted to show him the poster. Can you not hear sound? There's not much. There's not much in the way of sound. There's definitely sound. Oh, I got it muted. Got it muted. Okay, now you should be able to hear sound. There's some music. There, now you can hear the sound. The sound of the stream, and the wind, and the writing of text. Okay, what's this button do? Nothing. What's this button do? Nothing. What's this do? Look, call. Info. Thank you for calling. Information due to an unexpected large call volume. All our operators are busy. Please use our automated system to seek out the answers to your questions. Okay, I don't care about that. Okay, what do we do about this guy? I mean, don't throw something at him. That is very clear. We can talk to him, but that's about it. We can go this way. We can go this way. Well, we can just go this way, right? Or not. Alright, I think we might need to go back to the school. And maybe go into the chemistry lab. Remember how they said they used some of the leaves for that tree on we might be able to find some like weed killer or something. I doubt we can find anything in math. We can't go that. We can't go this way. You check it out. Oh no, it's time to go home. Okay. Okay, I guess we can't. Okay, we can't go into the school. All right. We can take a paper. Looks like a note. Once straightened out, the note reads, "Hey, you found my note. I'd hope that you would. Sometimes people see notes in the hall and just assume they're trash. Not you, though." That's right. Not when they say note. Hey, what's this? See, there's something on the ceiling. Can't click it, though. Alright, well, guess we have to go that way. So we're gonna have to deal with this. Oh, we can go this way, actually. Oh, we can go this way. In fact, here's a weed be gone. By the time you reach the shed, the wind's picked up quite a bit. Your cheeks sting from the cold. Let's take some weed be gone. And a rake. Yeah, we could. What's the point of a shed if you're going to leave all your tools outside? That's a valid point. Hit. Slam your fist against the lock, resulting only in bloody knuckles. It's covered in rust. It's not Willy shed. It's not Willy shed, so I'm guessing we can weed be gone the weed guy. Don't forget to save your game frequently in case the unthinkable happens. Press escape and select save. Well, it's clear that we don't actually have to do it. I think by the unthinkable they mean a power outage goes off, but here we go. All right, we got some weed killer. Let's move over here and weed killer the weed guy. On a hunch, you raise the weed killer and pump the trigger 3 times, spraying this strange figure. He recoils violently as it hits his face. Smoke rises from the wounds, and you smell something like freshly cut grass. He retreats to the foot of the hill before falling down and cowering. I think we should spray him again. Don't you? Really? We're not gonna do it? Alright. This game is like a much easier Shadowgate. Well, it lets you restore the game, so... well, we have 2 ways we can go. Leaves crunch under your feet as you walk down the path. This is the end of the woods. You can get to your neighborhood just up at the hill. Looks like there's some kind of commotion near the tunnel. Okay. Look. A bunch of kids from school are gathered around. They seem really excited about something. They don't look really excited. Like they look kind of bored. Where's my mouse point? Oh, there it is. Let's talk. You ask what's going on, but Tyler Alsat just glares at you. Mind your own business, Taco. Jeez, Taco. Spray weed be gone on them. That doesn't work. You look for a way through the crowd, but it's just not happening. I can walk in the water. Walk in the water, jeez. Look. Okay, I can't do anything here. We could stab him. Let's stab him with a key. It isn't gonna... Hey, have you seen this dog? You hold out the flyer. Have you seen this dog? Short brown fur, about 7 years old. I guess not. Hey, here's a note. You toss the note, but it doesn't fly very far. Rather than litter, you scoop it back up. Alright. Okay, I guess we go this way? This way? Move. You walk across the path deeper in the woods. No, that's not what I wanted to do. I did not realize that I came from that way. So we want to go this way. Okay. Oh, this is really excited for them. Oh, that's my house up there. I see my house. That must be my house right there. Let's go there. With large steps, you hike up the slope to your neighborhood. Almost home, you think, as you step into your neighborhood. Your spirit falls immediately when you notice an accident down the street. Oh no! The road is completely blocked. You'll need to find a different way around. Really? I think we can go that way. You hurry over to the wrecked moving van. Whoa. You peer inside the van and see a ton of boxes along with odds and ends. The crash didn't seem to damage anything. There's a lot of weird stuff in here. Don't you think? A sense of dread creeps up the back of your neck. Let's take stuff. Canister of something. You opt to keep your distance. That glow doesn't bode well. Shrunken head. Let's take that. Nothing bad can happen taking stuff, right? Take some books. Let's just take everything. Ooh, what's this? That's a van. That's not a van. Ooh. You struggle with the handle, but it won't budge. You do manage to kick up a thick cloud of dust. Ooh, let's take that. We're just getting all sorts of stuff. Portrait. Globe, spin it. Whoa! Comes his first stop at Transylvania. Spooky. Oh, here's another book. I can't take that one. Let's look at the shrunken head. It's what you've always imagined a shrunken head would look like. Olive skin, eyes, and a mouth sewn shut. You feel overwhelmed by a strange energy just looking at it. I want to read it. Oh. You open the book at approximately its center, then slam it shut as hard as you can. Not much happens. Look. A very thick book labeled Encyclopedia. Must be ancient. A snazzy top hat. You can see a magician wearing it during his act. I want to use it on me. You place the top hat on your head, but it's too small. Guess there's no stage magic in your future. Thanks, Aerodine. I've got goosebumps already. I don't know about you, but... Alright, well, we stole stuff. We stole some junk. What's happening there? Look at that window. It keeps flashing. Okay, it doesn't look like we can go past the van. Looks like we're gonna have to find a way around the van. So let's go back, I guess. You hurry down the hill back into the woods. Hey, they're gone. So far the woods just below your neighborhood. The creek flows. Okay, we found this rabbit. Let's talk to the rabbit. You kneel down and look at the rabbit in the eyes. Hey there, little fella. Said the rabbit to your surprise. I thought those brutes would never leave. With a flash of white, the rabbit disappears into the brush. Okay. So were they obsessed with a? Yeah, I know. I got 3 haunted items. I tried to get more, but it wouldn't let me. Move. Pipe tunnel. Look. The tunnel is actually a large drain pipe. The water inside stinks like old socks. Well, let's go in. You hold your nose and slog into the tunnel, taking care to avoid stepping in the water. How exactly do we do that? You creep into the tunnel, an unnatural darkness closing in around you. Halfway through, you wonder if you'll make it. What's this? What's this? Look. You peer into the darkness. Far in the distance, you hear a sound like the ocean. Which way? Did we come from this way? I assume we came from this way, right? This is a glass somebody discarded. This looks like graffiti. Huh? Now, that took some skill. Not only did they have to paint that, they had to do it while balancing in this slime-covered pipe. I don't know what it is. All right, we're gonna go in there. You steal your nerves and push on. Okay. This wash runs behind many of the houses in your street. You can usually find all sorts of weird junk people have thrown out. Well, we got a bicycle tire. You secure the hub of this and spin it in one hand. It seems fine. It clicks and everything. Okay, a brick. Well, this is a chimney. A shoe. Heck yeah. Let's take an old shoe. You never know when you need an old shoe. You put your arm into the pool. It's icy chill clings to your skin as you reach further down. The water rises past your elbow. Still, you haven't hit bottom. You take a deep breath and press on, reaching down and down. The water. What are we doing? You reach left and right, but you can't feel anything but water. You start to imagine a hand gripping your wrist and yanking you down beneath the cold surface. It's almost real. The sensation of bony fingers wrapping around you, tightening. The pool rushing toward your face. You take a desperate breath and hold it, clenching your eyes shut. Moments later, you realize it's your imagination. You grasp and pull your arm out, stoked but unharmed. You look around and make sure nobody saw that. The coast seems clear. Okay. We're weird. It's a deep pool. Okay, I think we're gonna go this way. You hop across the rocks at the far end and stroll into your neighborhood. What the heck? You take several large gasps to try to calm down. The dog attacked as soon as you entered your neighborhood. Thank goodness it's on a leash. What the heck? Look at that dog. Let's give the dog a shoe. Here, have a shoe. You hold out the old shoe. After a tentative sniff, the dog snaps its vicious jaws, leaving you a split second to yank your hand back safely. You won't be doing that again. We didn't, here we go. Use on the dog. Is this our house? No, that's our neighbor's house. You open your mailbox, hoping there's something in there for you. Hey! You take the letter out of the mailbox. You take the coupons. Yes, we have coupons. Apparently we can't go to our neighbors. This is our house? Look at our house. Did our house get burnt up? The large house reaches up toward the ominous sky. Its twisted windows, portals to madness. This is your address, but it's definitely not the home you left this morning. What? What? What?
Sweet, merciful crap!
It looks almost evil. That's the one dog Cruella de Vil didn't turn into a coat? Exactly. Hey, let's look at the letter. It's a letter from your mailbox, although you don't recognize the name. Must be a past resident. Well, let's open it. Use. On me. You consider opening the letter, but decide it would be wrong since it's not addressed to you. Whatever. You found this coupon mailer in your mailbox. It looks like some great deals going on at the moment. Open. You struggle with the knob, but it's not budging. You may as well try your house key, just in case. I don't have a house key. I have to go around back, right? I mean, this is not my house key. I don't have it. Reach up to get a nice grip of the branches and place one foot against your truck. You push upwards, but slide right back down. The bark is entirely slick. Okay, well we have to go, we're gonna have to go around the back. The house keys around back. You should try that before giving up completely. Well, I know that. I know it's around back. Oh, we probably have to go here. Hey, the dog is gone. The stupid, dumb, barking dog is gone. I know, right? I'll steal from a wrecked truck, a wrecked moving truck, but I won't open someone's mail. Heck no. That's illegal. It's a federal crime. I'm not gonna commit a federal crime. You creep around the side of your fence into the backyard. In spite of the weirdness in your neighborhood, your backyard provides a welcome retreat. A peaceful, quiet blanket's the enclosure. And there's a freaking shovel, trowel, spade thing. Which is ours now. Oh yeah, let's take the toy dinosaur, and let's take the toy truck. Oh, and there's some army soldiers. We'll search the sandbox. You force your hands to the dirt and root around. It's cool to the touch, but you aren't finding anything. Except maybe some cat poop. You crouch down and lean your head into the porch for a better look. It's a can. Pick up the cola can and shake it, listening as the spare key clanks around the side. After a moment, it falls out. Okay. Take the key. You take the spare key. You back out of the hole and stand up. The door should lead right into the laundry room, but it's locked. Unfortunately, this door takes a different key than the rest of the house because that is dumb. Exactly. No federal crimes. It's straight. That doesn't. There's an enormous, creepy mansion where your house should be. All right. Now we're gonna try and open the door. Here we go. Use. You slip your house key in the lock and cross your fingers. You turn the key and the door opens. Maybe it's your house after all. You know, I don't remember this being my house. I mean, I've lived here for countless years, but whatever. I'm gonna go in anyway. Nothing weird here at all. You pull open the heavy door and enter the house. What could possibly go wrong? This is without a doubt not your house. Mom would never let the entryway get this dirty. You can smell the dust and decay in the air. And it's also dark. It's also dark. I can smell the dark too. And it does not smell good. Let's look at our map. Oh, now we can map the house. Now we can map the house. That's nice. You hurry across the foyer to the dining room. You step into the dining room and spring back immediately, noticing a woman at the table. She eyes you intently like a hawk searching for prey. Hello? A toothy grin spreads across the woman's face before she speaks. There you are, Taco. Come give me a big kiss. No? Yeah, sure, why not? You hesitantly walk to the woman and lean and kiss her wrinkled cheek. It's clammy and loose. She smells like dust, mothballs, and some spice you can't quite describe. That's better. Now, your Aunt Delia poured a glass of prune juice, your favorite. Down the hatch. Sure, why not? You sit down at your place and lift the glass to your lips. It smells thick. Thick and dark. You hold your nose and take a large gulp, hoping to finish it as quickly as possible. It burns to slide down your throat. Suddenly, your muscles tighten, exhaustion creeps over you, and your vision blurs. You feel older? Your shoulders hunch, and your chest sinks closer to the table. A raspiness grows in your lungs with every breath. You think it might be nice to take a nap, just for a few minutes. As you close your eyes, you look at Aunt Delia. She's laughing. Oh no, we died by drinking prune juice. This just tells you don't drink prune juice. It will clearly kill you. Yikes! 3 children materialize before your eyes, which you are rubbing in disbelief. This really is a haunted house. Is this like Shaggy? This kind of looks like Shaggy. Like a young version of Shaggy. You know, you got the green and the I don't know. Let's talk. The boy mumbles quietly as you approach. I want to hear the song, but I can't find it. He digs his foot into the carpet nervously. If I look, I'll wake Mom and Dad. Whoops. Okay. Let's talk to the blonde boy. You try to get his attention and he looks toward you. I live here, you know. I hate going into the basement. He looks away, embarrassed. After a moment, he continues. You believe me, don't you? Angry girl. No sooner do you look in her direction than she starts shouting. You're not supposed to be here! Get out of my house! Strangers aren't allowed in! Go away! Go away! Go away! She glares, willing you out of existence. Can't fool me! I was born on a leap year. I know things. Okay. If you're born on a leap year, you know things? Nice. I haven't seen this show at all. All right, now we save. Let's see what happens if we don't give her the kiss. No. You shake your head. Aw, is that any way you treat your aunt? Suspicious. Something just isn't right about her. I don't have an Aunt Delia. But of course you do! I'm a distant relative. And haven't visited since you were very little. No way. Mom would have mentioned you, and she never has. Who are you really? Well, of course she wouldn't. I'm from your father's side of the family. Sorry, lady. I don't have any idea who you are. I'll be waiting here when you learn some manners. Alright. You walk past the table into the next room. The den is where the family gathers to watch TV or just hang out together. You don't want to hang out in this version for too long, though. So, what's this? Did you see that? That was highlighted. That was highlighted. It was highlighted, so we wouldn't miss it. Oh, you were reading trivia? I totally did not see that. I was probably messing with like the game or something. Well, let's figure out some trivia for this thing. Goosebumps the game. Goosebumps the game. Let's see what we got here. This game was released on October 13th, 2015. And whoops. The question, since I moved myself, the arrows are not over my head. There we go. Boom. This game was released in October 13th, 2015 in order to serve as the tie-in / prequel to the Goosebumps movie. It was released for PC, PlayStation 4, PlayStation 3, Xbox One, Xbox 360, and Nintendo 3DS. It was released on a lot of platforms. They reference 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34 of the original series books. And they reference $15 of the Give Yourself Goosebumps books. They reference 4 of the Tales That to Give You Goosebumps books. They reference 9 of the Goosebumps series 2000 books. They reference 3 of the Goosebumps Horrorland books, a Goosebumps Hall of Horrors book, and a Goosebumps Most Wanted book. So, yeah. This game also received unfavorable reviews from critics. And Leo Farah of Way Too Many Games called the game plain awful and one of the worst licensed games he had played in a while. There was a positive review, though. Bonus Stage thought the game was fun and exciting, favorable compared to the game, favorably comparing the game to the books and rating the game a very good. Maybe the person who reviewed it hadn't maybe if you know the tie-ins, it's a much more interesting game than if you don't know the tie-ins. I really don't know. But there you go. That's some trivia. There's a bunch of trivia here too. In fact, we'll do one of the I hope that the trivia isn't apparently the game's opening cutscene is very similar to the movie's alternate opening. So, that's one trivia. The site I looked at actually has trivia. Hey, it's film. What is this? Look. Film for a haunted camera. Its photos might predict the future. Okay. And it says 1. Okay, what's this? Coffee table. Remote take. There we have a remote. Let's see if we can use it. Fast forward, mute, stop, power, nothing seems to work. Hey, what's this? Are there enough video games in your life right now? It's like an Atari. That's what it looks like. Test. You push and pull several books to check for secret passages, but no such luck. The most you find was a paper cut. Let's look at the clock. You move in for a closer look at the clock. Oh! What's this? This has years on it. These little tabs seem to mark different years. They demonstrate just how old this clock really is. It's not ticking. It's just there. Well, these look like scary pictures. Look at that. It's a clown. It's an evil looking clown. Alright, I don't think there's anything we can do in here. Although there is a door over here. Laundry room. Heck yeah. Let's go to the laundry room. The laundry room is an oddly welcome sight. At first glance, it appears exactly like you left it. Other than an extra door.
Everybody. Hi, Dr. Nick.
Hey, Neo Venom! Welcome. Thanks for the raid. How are you doing? How was your stream? Hey, Quinn. Let's give you a quick shout out. We're playing Goosebumps the game, which will give you goosebumps. Oh, you were also playing Goosebumps the game. Nice. Sniff, sniff. Ah. This is the extra door. It's glowy. You tug at the handle, but it won't budge. Hey, it's detergent. Let's take that. You never know. Oh, what's this? Let's take some dryer sheets too, and some. Yeah, we got some detergent dryer sheets. There we go. Now we can go outside. We can go outside. Can we do some laundry? I'm gonna do some laundry. Let's wash this. We can't wash the shrunken head. Alright. Hey, our phone is lower on battery. Oh no. That's not good. You open the door, eager to find out what this new room could be. It's a portal. We should save, right? Let's go in the portal. You step away from your safe, normal laundry room. You stand at the foot of infinity. Ooh, and there's film. You tuck the film away for safekeeping. Maybe you'll find a camera later. Alright. Alright, Quinn. Thanks for joining the raid. Have a great night. There's a bunch of doors. Let's go in this door. Did we just happen to just pick the right one? Or do all the doors, like, go to the back to the laundry room? Oh, it's a radio. I want it. Ah! I can't take it. Alright, let's go to this door. Don't. Don't. It just says don't. What about this one? Don't. Alright. Is this just like a fast travel system? Yeah, there's also a Rubik's Cube. Has anybody had a laundry chute? Yeah, I know. I'm not talking to her. I'm ignoring her. I'm ignoring her. I'm ignoring her big time. She's just getting ignored.
Come on.
The door stands stoically shut. You can feel a strange energy around it. How are you liking Goosebumps the game, Neo Venom? How is it working out for you? I had one in my in the house that I grew up in. We had a basement. And then, interestingly enough, my parents moved to another house, which I wasn't in, but it also had a laundry chute. So, I guess they like laundry chutes. Alright, let's go upstairs, I guess. Nothing could possibly go wrong. It's so dark. You stand in the hallway, which seems relatively untouched. I hear a dog. Every once in a while I throw stuff down the laundry chute for fun. Dad's study is locked, like it always is when he's out of town. The key should be around here somewhere. Like in the plant. Let's look at the table. I always thought this end table was a bit spooky looking, but compared to the stuff you've seen today, not anymore. Familiar family photograph, comforting. Not in there. So this is like our house, apparently. Rug, look. Your brother hid under this rug once in the worst hide-and-seek decision ever. That's a pretty bad hide. My room. What was that?
Go away.
Go away! Go away! I hate it when my door tells me to go away. It's not even locking the door, but it's not opening. It feels like someone's on the other side holding it shut. Okay. Alright. Let's use the remote on the door. Alright. Let's go back down. Alright, anything else we can do? You hope this situation resolves soon. You'll never get used to ghosts living downstairs.
Please?
Are we supposed to, like, decide whose house this is?
Come on.
So we have a limited amount of places we can go. Well, it looks like we have a limited amount of use of the phone. So it looks like using the phone uses up what you would say is a charge or something like that. Okay, we haven't gone this way. Let's go this way. Kitchen looks like a period piece from a time you want nothing to do with. You immediately notice a dripping sound. You strain to hear the source of dripping. It's so faint it would be hard to find it. You struggle to think of ways to make it louder. You want to track down the drip, but you need to increase its volume. What's up with this? You peer into the drain leading to the garbage disposal. There's something else down there. Something shiny. Well, of course we have to get what's ever in there. What's this? What's this? Let's open the fridge. You grip the handle firmly and pull open the fridge. Whoa! There's purple stuff. But no Sunny D. What's this? What's this? We can't close it. We're just going to be inefficient with electricity, apparently. Alright. You jab the spade at it ineffectually. Okay. How do we get the thing out of the garbage disposal? Got some dish soap. What's this? Sponge. A wooden panel's been hastily attached here. You wonder why they did that. Gee, if only we had a way to open that panel, huh? Okay, we're not the smartest in the world. I will say that right now. I think we need a screwdriver. Oh! We found a talisman. An ornate necklace built with natural materials, meaning twigs, sticks, and some leaves. You feel safer having it around. Okay. Oh, peanut butter. Purple peanut butter. Purple peanut butter. All the flavor and none of the color. Man. I can only imagine. We got a lot of purple things. We did get a lot of purple things. I think we need purple things for some reason. I mean, she does give us prune juice, so maybe it has to do with her. The linoleum flooring is truly horrifying. Believe it or not, the plant was just as dead this morning. Not a lot's changed in the kitchen. We can turn this on. No, we couldn't. We can't turn this on. Sponge. Use. Dinosaur. Use. Okay, I don't see a way to grab something from a garbage disposal. I mean, we could just put our hand down it like a normal person does. As long as it doesn't turn on, we'll be fine. Right? Hey, Gregory, how's it going? No, I didn't eat it. Okay. Well, we can make a purple peanut butter and jelly sandwich. If we get some purple bread. So, there you go. Okay. There's something about drip. Oh, what's this? It's on the fridge. We can't do anything about it on the fridge. We can't do anything. There's some dripping. We hear dripping. It's probably right here. We just need to open this. But how do we open it? The talisman? Maybe we can use a talisman on it. Okay, that doesn't work. Alright. Maybe there's like a garage out back. Let's see if there's a garage out back. That would be if I was tools, I would be in the garage out back or something like that. There's no garage out back. There is no garage. You giddily run up and jump into the tire as it flies forward. You lean back and close your eyes and can't help but shouting, "Whee!" The moment passes and you reluctantly lower yourself to the ground. You hold the swing until it stops moving and step away. Life's so much more complicated now. Yes, it is. Alright, can we combine items with other items? We can. We can combine items with other items. Okay, that's useful. At least I think we can. Dump truck. Shrunken head. We have 2 different types of detergent or soap or whatever you want to call it. Wait, that's not where I meant to go. I didn't mean to go there. Can we go past our house? Can we go past our house? That's my question. No, we cannot. Alright. We've already opened the mailboxes. You shouldn't open other people's mailboxes. No, but we can steal from a truck. We can steal from a truck, but we can't open other people's mailboxes. And just, you know, you never know. Let's just look in them and see what's there. Okay, let's look around. Look. I mean, that would be quite the thing if she was going all out for Halloween. Maybe we're supposed to use stuff on these kids.
Please?
Just don't make me go into the basement. Here, have a dinosaur toy. Or have a dump truck. Here, have a dump truck. I made him sad. Well, I didn't mean to make him sad. What does he say? Okay, he wants to listen to a song. Well, we don't have anything that would allow you to listen to a song, so sorry. And she's just mad. She's been living here for 33 years. And stay out of my room. It's no boys allowed upstairs.
Please?
Okay. Alright. Okay. Let's go back up and see if anything's changed. I haven't found the basement, so alright, we can't go in either one. It says something about the key being nearby. The key is probably around here somewhere. But it's probably in a room. It's probably in there. I would guess it's in that room. Don't Go in the Basement is one of the books. I have never read any of these books, so I am not familiar with the works that are behind this game.
Come on.
Maybe we can use a talisman on the ghost. No! You just want to take all my stuff. Well, you can't. I locked my room. Okay. Let's use it on him. He stares at the talisman back of you. His hollow eyes bore into you. Okay. Alright. Let's see if we can maybe use the talisman to get into doors. Maybe. She certainly doesn't like that. Use on door. Okay, that did not work. Move. Okay, we can't go there. Alright. I feel like we gotta do something here. Let's talk. Let's give her the kiss. Let's not drink the juice. Decline. If Mom sent you, then what's the password? Password? I think you're a little old to need a password. Your mom can trust you to pick out a stranger, can't she? What if we say trust her versus back away? Do we drink the juice? She presents an interesting point. You're getting older now, and you can be trusted to make decisions. It's nice to have an aunt who gets that. Okay, I'm listening. You take a seat at the table. So, tell me something about my dear nephew. What type of music do you like? Upbeat. Anything upbeat? That's what music is all about. Oh, I think so too. What type of sound do you prefer? Funky. We'll go with funky. We like some funky music. Anything that would work its way through my body. If it makes me want to dance, it's a good song. Well now, I found an old cassette tape. Would you like to give it a listen? Okay. Sure. Why not? A little music might be just the thing to brighten up the afternoon. I think this belonged to a boy who lived here years ago. You two would have gotten along. He had good taste in music too. Listen. I can't wait to hear it. Is it gonna kill us? Oh, and you will. We'll listen very soon. With a flourish, she picks up your glass and presents it to you. Just have a quick sip of this first. Decline. Sorry, I don't like prune juice at all. What a rude child. You gonna act like that? I don't think you deserve to listen to this cassette. She turns away, allowing an uncomfortable silence to settle over the room. Okay, I think I need to fake it. I think I need to somehow fake this. Like, this is... We can take a placemat. Alright. Like, we have purple, we have juice right here. What if we drink this? Oh, apparently this is the stuff too. Apparently that is the stuff in the thing. Alright, now we know. I didn't know that. I just assumed it was something different. Okay. Okay, now we know. You have to call it a night? Neovenom? Alright. Alright. Thanks for the raid. And thanks for stopping by. We're having some fun. Take the deco plates. Heck yeah. Let's take them all. I can only take one. Can I put it back? Yeah, I took a deco plate. All right, how do we deal with this? This situation seems like we need to somehow make some fake juice. Use on. Okay. All right. All right. So the purple juice is the evil juice. Purple juice is evil juice. We don't want evil juice. We need a screwdriver or something that resembles a screwdriver, which we have tons of things, but they won't let us use them. Which is kind of annoying. You can undo a flathead with a key. You could probably undo it with the talisman too, but we can't use either of those. The talisman might be too thick, but I'm pretty sure a key would work. You could flip it over, unscrew it pretty easily. Easy peasy, done. No, that's not where I wanted to go. Okay, wait. Can we go somewhere else from the kitchen? Or does it just go back out to the hallway? Is there only back out to the hallway? Looks like there's only back out to the hallway. There's only one way into the kitchen. Is it? Is that a modern sink? Okay, if you say so. Blender, toaster, planter, bowl, cabinet, dishwasher. Oh yeah, this. Screw. Oh, we didn't try it on the screw. We tried it on the panel. Okay. Use on the screw. It isn't my locker. I know it's not my locker. Do you need me to get the exact right tool then? Alright. So I think we need the tape to give to one of the kids. So many horses. Okay. I was not expecting that. You know, we have a book called So Many Horses. Let's give her the book So Many Horses. All right. It's locked for the time being. Well, I feel like the thing we need to solve right now is this purple thing, but I don't know. There's also a dripping sound, which I'm pretty sure is under the panel, but how do we open the panel? We need a screwdriver or a... You know, I think maybe we missed something way back earlier. So let's backtrack. Let's do some backtracking and look for stuff that we could possibly get. Because I'm not convinced we didn't miss anything. Like, we saw what looked like a coin and we didn't get it. So I'm worried we missed some stuff. Can't go this way. I don't think there's anything to take here. I wish they highlighted stuff. I really do wish they'd highlight stuff. But they don't. Alright, we're gonna save and jump into the hole. I think this might be the end of us, but we're gonna do it anyway. This might have been a mistake. Okay, it was a mistake. Okay. Had a death there. I figured that would be a mistake, but I thought I would try anyway. Just in case. Alright, we're gonna check out that truck again. That does sound pretty bad. Hey, we got a rose, and it happens to be purple. The roses smell like cherry soda. Okay, that's weird. Anything else in the van? Let's dress you, Mr. Ghoulberg. That's new. We didn't get that before. Mr. Ghoulberg. Alright, I'm going back. I'm going back to the school, I guess. You know, wasn't there a path in the woods that we didn't go as well? Which way was it? This. Hey, that guy's gone. We didn't go this way. Okay. It's a beast. It's a very large, furry creature. You find it hard not to notice its rows of glistening, razor-sharp, pointy teeth. It looks kind of like a rat, I guess. Let's talk to it. You're it! I excited to play a game. Can't wait. So hungry. You're it! Is this a game? Wait, do you think we're playing a game? Hehe. Not think, no! I also am winning. Better think fast, you. Play. You nod, your mind racing as to what this game could be. And what might happen if you lose. Good, good. This should be fun. I don't suppose you might give me a hint. Hint? Maybe against rules. But it might make game more interesting, I think. To claim prize here, you must be powerful. Right now, I powerful. Really? Well, we could drink some prune juice, and then we would be the most powerful in the world, right? So if I'm it, what does it do? That part of the game, of course, you can't help but notice its glistening claws and... let's give up. Sorry. I give up. You win. A shame. Quickest way not to win is to not play. Okay, that's what I figured would happen. But we had to check. So we died. If this was a game, then you got game over. Alright. Very weird. This tree is so big it must be incredibly old. If you wrapped your arms around it, your fingers wouldn't touch, not even close. It doesn't look that big. Maybe we can feed it some peanut butter. Alright, using the peanut butter on him is not the way to go. That's funny. It says to claim prize here, you must be powerful. Right now, I powerful. What makes him powerful? Is it because he's big and has claws? Is it because he probably ate this dog right here that is lost? Is it because... Let's look at him. He has a lot of teeth. I mean, we can try using the talisman on him, I suppose, but I doubt it'll do anything. Yeah, it doesn't do anything. This game has... This game has some weird things. It's a little bit... There's a little bit of some obscurity to it that is kind of annoying, honestly. But yeah, lots of trial and error, which I guess is what you kind of expect from point and click adventure games. So not bad in that regard. But I can see some people reviewing this poorly. Like, they want casual games where basically you can just like do stuff. So I can see how this game would have been reviewed poorly. This to me reminds me more of like a Shadowgate, just in the Goosebumps universe. What makes him powerful? Is it because he's purple? Do we need to be purple? Okay, we died again. We weren't even playing the game. Alright. We have the phone. Let's call our brother. You dial your brother's number. I just want to see what happens. Hey, we got nothing. What if we call him here? I'm just curious how this system works. Yeah, that didn't work. I don't know what this does. Make sure you check the mail. I'm expecting something for your father's birthday. I've already done it. I've already checked the mail. Well, that doesn't help. That doesn't help at all. Looking for other exits. We haven't gone back to the school. That's one place we haven't gone back. Maybe we should go back to the school and check to see if there's anything else there. Anything we missed. I think we need to open the thing under the sink, and I just don't know how to do it. There's also a stick there. We can't get it. Like, I thought we saw a coin on the ground, and the fact that we can't get it is a little bit upsetting to me. Kind of milk bone. Like, this looks like a quarter. It really, 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 really looks like a quarter. Oh, we also had the shed that we couldn't get in on as well. Oh, it could be a bottle cap. You're right. It could be a bottle cap. It's a rusty lock. It doesn't look rusty. It looks fine. So how would we deal with a rusty lock? I don't think there's anything we can do about the rusty lock right now. Alright, we just need to remember it's there. I don't know. It looks like it is. I don't know what that means. I don't know what the battery draining means. It does seem to be draining, though. Perhaps the T-Rex could open it. You'd think. I'm pretty sure we tried the T-Rex on it. I don't think so. I don't think it goes down when we save. I don't know what the battery is for. This game is surprisingly difficult. Way more than I thought. I thought we were just gonna kind of breeze through it. That is not happening. Now let's check the mailbox again, I guess. There's nothing in it. Okay, so we got the letter that we were supposed to get. What does this say? Look, it's a letter from your man. It doesn't have the name. So maybe we can give her the purple stuff. Not so fast. Like prune juice, do you? You gaze back horrified, perhaps noticing her own gaze softens. Well, perhaps we should chat a while and enjoy our beverages. I mean, it's hard. This game's actually more difficult than I expected. This game is a little bit obscure. How are you doing, Final? It's got some very, like, I don't know exactly what we're supposed to do right now. There's like no do this thing type stuff in this game. Sit on the couch. Yeah, okay. That was fun. There's a lot of moon logic. Well, I don't like the sound of that. Oh, hey, the dryer's done. The dryer's done. The heck? It wasn't that way before. Now the dryer's done. Why does it say clean? Okay. Putting the lint under the dryer. That's like a fire hazard. Let's put this in the dryer. It doesn't quite wrap around it. What's that supposed to mean? What does that mean? They all say don't. Ah! Alright, this is the only one we can go in. So my only guess is this is some sort of weird fast travel system. Maybe, I don't know. That's my only guess right now. Wait. And can we go into, is the bathroom, is this room available now? No. Let's use the phone again. Okay. Smell. Ugh. So I think the phone runs down when you actually use it. Like, I think that's what causes the phone to run down. So I think if we move to the next room, the phone will have run down 1 bar. That's my guess. No, I guess not. Well, I don't know. She said between 1985 and 1987, so I was like, let's click that thing on the clock. Alright. We got some moon logic going on here. I'm not happy about it, but we do. We clearly have to open this, and I don't know how to open this. I'm gonna call brother. I'm gonna call mother. See if we get any new things. She says bend some wire. She says bend wire. Well, we gotta get wire, so we probably need a hanger, which would probably be upstairs. So we need to figure out how to get upstairs into the rooms upstairs. So we need to figure out how to deal with the kids. And I think in order to deal with the kids, we have to figure out how to deal with this this woman who insists on us drinking prune juice that kills us. I guess I'm not 100% sure about that. But that seems to... Well, let's see if we can give her the note. We hold up the letter, but she's not quite sure what. She sweetly grins to be polite. Let's give her the hat. No. Give her the book. Give her the shrunken head. Let's call again, I guess. That Nancy from upstairs, right? She just kept talking and talking during our meeting today. Nearly put me to sleep, huh? Oh, see, I nodded off. Count your blessings, dear. She hangs up. What? What the heck kind of... What the heck kind of hint is that? I want to use it on the glass. I basically want to put some peanut butter in the glass, but it's not letting me do that. Let's give her the blue rose. No. Let's use the talisman on her. Man, oh man. What the heck? Okay. So we kind of confirmed that we need some sort of hook. We don't have any wire, do we? Like, why would you not want to put your hand... I have put my hand in my garbage disposal a lot. I'm just telling you that. And I have never had any issues. I've never gotten my hand chopped off because, well, first off, there's not actually blades in the garbage disposal. But it would probably take your fingers off.
Come on.
Does anybody have any ideas? Anybody? We got so much inventory. I don't like how much inventory we have. It's ridiculous how much inventory we have. There's too much. You're basically where you got to. Saw again, see what happens. I got a bill for dog training, can you believe it? We haven't had a dog for years, and even when we did, those classes were pointless. You need to prove you're the pack leader. Yeah, no kidding, but how? I can look plenty intimidating, thank you, but that does no good. He's a dog. Would have been better off with a doggy string. Guess I better call and straighten this out. Sorry, Taco. She hangs up. Okay, this is weird. This whole thing is weird. Alright. She's talking about the dog that was in the other area, which isn't there anymore. Maybe it's like a random thing. Maybe sometimes the dog is there and sometimes it's not. We found so many horses. In the thing. You open the book at a... I hate it when we use stuff on a thing and then it just like uses the thing instead of telling us we can't use it on the thing. You leave a dryer sheet behind to fight any potential static electricity. Okay, we use a dryer sheet on the dryer. So does that mean we win? Okay, I basically haven't accomplished anything this entire game. I feel like I haven't accomplished anything. You know that? Because I don't know what to do. I don't know what we're supposed to do. This game has a complete lack of goal right now. Like, things are just weird, and now we're supposed to somehow do something about the weirdness. Oh yeah, I sprayed the plant person with herbicide, and I also got into her house. And we opened her locker. And we got all this stuff. We got all this stuff too. We got tons of stuff. I feel like, oh, maybe I can give him a rose. Maybe that'll make him happy. No. I feel like we need to give them, like, things that they want. Like...
Please?
So he wants the tape. So he wants the tape. We need the tape. And we can deal with this ghost. He wants something to prove that this is his house.
Please?
Or something about the basement. And she just is mad. She says she's been living here for 33 years. So, how do we solve these? Ah! He takes the envelope eagerly, confirming his name on the address. He tears it open, reading the enclosed letter with much interest. Aha! As he reaches the end, the ghost looks at you and smiles. He seems to be at peace. Just as suddenly as he appeared, the child fades out of view. You feel his presence leave the house, gently. A moment later, the basement door unlocks with a resounding click. Yes! We accomplished something! It's undeveloped photo taper. There's a photo locked away. You need to develop it. It's her photo, probably. Okay. Alright, we can now go into the basement. Excellent. Alright. We just needed to give him the letter. That was not completely obvious, but we figured it out. Oh, this basement doesn't look... Oh, here's where we get a screwdriver! The basement is dark and musty and looks pretty creepy as far as basements go. These are just painted on. Why they're fake tools? Okay, whatever. Search. Inside there's a standard flathead screwdriver. You reach in and take it out. Okay, we got the screwdriver. Okay, that's cool. Turn. You turn the vise, which offers more resistance than you expected. As you turn it, a panel slides away to reveal a hidden passage. What? I think we found another portal. Let's check. Yes, it's a fast travel. It's fast travel. Okay, that's what it is. It's a little fast travel thing. Nice. Enter the furnace? That sounds bad. Time to save. Nope. So much nope. Okay. Let's look at the furnace. The terrifying iron creature stands immobile against the wall, breathing coal and coughing smoke. You can feel the heat from here, reaching toward you, taunting. Alright, let's open this door. Oh, it's a closet. It's not locked, so the door slides open easily. Oh, it's a step ladder. Yes, please. And a hanger. Yes, please. Oh man, all the stuff that we wanted. Everything our wild dreams wanted is down here. We were like wishing for things. We were like, man, I wish I had a screwdriver. Man, I wish I had a hanger. Man, I wish I had a step stool. Actually, I wasn't wishing that last one, but I kind of do. I kind of think I know where to use the step stool, though. All right, let's use the hanger here. Use hanger here. You carefully bend the hanger into the hook. You manage to do so after pricking yourself a scant 4 or 5 times. You thread the new hook into the disposal drain and easily remove the object inside. It's a key. You place it in your pack. Oh, a key. We should unscrew the sink. We're going to do that now. Use our fancy schmancy screwdriver. What? Okay. That's a big hole. That doesn't look big enough for us to fit through, but apparently it is. Alright. Nothing could possibly go wrong if we do this, right? Whoa. This is fine. This is fine. This is fine. Everything's fine. Uh-oh. Did we just find ourselves a maze? A maze in an adventure game? That's insanity. It just told me to turn my volume up. Did you hear that? I'm listening. Sounds like it's forward. Assuming they're using stereo sound. I don't hear it at all. I don't hear it anymore. Must be this way. Forward. I still hear it. I don't hear it anymore. So we're clearly looking for the source of this drip. Forward. Still hear it. So this is basically an audio puzzle. Hey, we found it. A strange green liquid is seeping from the pipe overhead. There's also a bag a few feet away with something inside. You open the bag and drop its contents. A key and a chess piece. Ooh, neat. Oh no! Oh no. That's not what I meant to do. I thought it was a door. I thought when they said, "Oh, another tunnel, I hope it leads to an exit," it was a door. I thought it was a door, but it wasn't a door. It wasn't a door at all. It was blorp. It was blorp. Let's taste the puddle. Oh, we're getting giant. Oh no, we became giant, but unfortunately, since we were underground, we got crushed. Oh no, that's bad. Okay, I guess we're gonna take this. No blorpin' way. That's blorpin' crazy. We're just gonna keep going backwards because I don't remember what we were. I don't remember what way we're supposed to go. I think if we move backwards, we'll be fine every time, won't we? You tumble out of the cupboard, sprawl across the floor. You're finally out of that tunnel. You take several apprehensive breaths and calm down. The monster blood didn't follow you out here, so you're safe for now. You happily kick the cupboard closed. Alright, and we got some keys. We have a key here. We have a key, which it's the key to the bathroom, apparently. So now we can go into the bathroom. So let's just ignore her. Okay. Remember when I turned my volume up to hear the dripping? That was really loud. The TV turned on itself. The picture is coming into focus. It looks like some kind of ventriloquist dummy. It's talking, but there's nobody else there. Where's the voice coming from? Attention, Town Center Galleria customers. The mall will be closing early today. We apologize for any inconvenience this may cause. My friends and I have big plans for tomorrow, though, so definitely stop by. And if our special guest is listening, he knows who he is. We have a message. You can't ignore us forever. Your fate's already been written. So let's just flip to the last page. The TV shuts off abruptly, leaving the room in silence once more. I'm guessing we're the special guest. But who knows? How are we supposed to know? Alright, let's unlock this door. Alright. Ah! Yeah, exactly, Austin. I was thinking the exact same thing. We've had to go to the bathroom this whole time, and now we can finally do that. Hey, this isn't a bathroom. This is a photo developing room. Oh no. Alright, I think we need to develop this, fill the sink. Alright. A bottle of developer brings out the dark areas of the images. A bottle of stopper, it neutralizes the effects of the developer. A bottle of fixer, it ends the development process and cleans out the chemicals on the paper. And then water. Alright, let's develop this photo. I mean, I don't want to expose it to the light. What's that supposed to mean? Oh, I need to close the door. Hey, it's a camera. It's a container. Let's see if we can use this camera. Let's look at it. A haunted camera exudes a mysterious aura. Its pictures might reveal things you can't normally see. Okay. Oh, wait. We can use the tongs on the... on the picture, maybe? You pick up the photo paper and prepare to develop it. You've never done this before. Maybe you should get some information first? Nah, we got this. Carefully place the paper into the developer. Let's sit there for a little bit. I've done this before. You pull the photo, but it's not much of one. The image is super light. Okay, we have to leave it in there for a little bit longer. Doop doop doo 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 doo. What's this? Do 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 do. All right. Still super light. The heck? Alright. You put it in the thing, and then you put it in the thing, and then you put it in the thing, and then you put it in the thing. That's how this is supposed to work. But apparently it's not working correctly. Our phone is getting low on battery. I don't like it. Low battery. Our phone kind of sucks. You know? And I never started the timer, did I? Oh well. Okay, we apparently need to figure out how to develop photos because we don't know how to do it. We don't know how to develop photos. Oh, maybe we can use the encyclopedia. Oops, that's not where I wanted to go. I didn't mean to go there. Whoa, look at that doll. Maybe she'll loan me a charger? Maybe. Maybe this tells us. Use it on this. No. Use this on the book. Careful, you don't want to expose it to light. Or do I? No, I don't. Like, you put this in the thing. You put it in the tub.
Hi, everybody!
Right?
Hi, Dr. Nick.
Hey, Deca. Or Decaf. Sorry, Decaf Jedi. Hey, Decaf Jedi. How's it going? Thanks for the raid. How are you doing? How are you doing? We are playing Goosebumps, the game, and we're trying to develop a photo, and we are failing. I am doing fantastic. What were you up to? Strong Bats, cool game for attractive people. I have not played that one. I have seen multiple people play that one recently, and it seems like it would be cool. I hope you're enjoying it. Seems like it would be quite the humorous game. All right, if we leave this in here for like 5 minutes, maybe it'll get dissolved. Let's leave. Oh no, you're right. I shouldn't do that. That would be a bad idea. That is, you are wise in the way of photo developing game. The game knows what's up. Alright. Have we left it in there long enough? Oh no, we left it in there too long! Dang it! We have to leave it in there just the right amount of time. Okay, I wonder how long. There's probably a book on this. You know? It's pretty great. You have any Homestar nostalgia? Well, yeah, I have some. I have some for sure. And you get and Cybergelf has a new gaming chair. What the heck? I think there's a exact amount of time we want this to be in here, and we probably need to figure out what that time is. I don't know the answer to that. Is there an instruction manual in here? We also got another key for another door. Oh, I'll bet you I know what door it is. Let's check to see if it's the door I think it is. Before we do anything else. It's wobbly. I mean, better than what you have is pretty good. My last chair before this one was a pile of poop, and it hurt. It hurts, like, a chair that hurts you to sit in is not a good chair. Let's see if this picture is... Okay, she doesn't want that one. Alright, I didn't think so. Alright, we're gonna try the key on this office. Where's the key? There it is. Use the key. We did it. Alright, we're in here now. Hey, here's another chess piece. The study feels set apart from the rest of the house, everything being made of expensive wood like oak and mahogany. I have played several of the Telltale games. I played the Batman series, I played the Walking Dead series, I played The Wolf Among Us, I played Bone, the 2 Bone games. It's not uncommon for one or more ghosts to populate an area of spiritual significance. Frequent haunt areas include childhood homes, schools, playgrounds, and points of passing. Probably one of these will tell us. Some legends claim a gargoyle's saliva turns its brain to stone, leading experts to speculate the side effects of an all-rock diet. Another long-standing myth is a mirror demon. This can be found across many cultures. In the most interesting versions, the creature cannot leave its mirrored prison. It's actually attacking its victim's images in said mirror. Order of operation. First, place batteries in the back of the player. Second, open the cassette door and place the cassette inside until it clicks. Take care that the top of the cassette is face down. Lastly, close the cassette door and press play to begin listening to music. That sounds quite useful. Fairly serious depression. The year had taken its toll. He moved across the room to the chair where he spent most of his time these days. Sitting, he stared ahead at the same view he saw every day. This was his reality now. Room, chair, view. He chanced to look at his watch. 3:33 p.m., February 29th, 2004. That year. This year. 2004. Alright, that might be relevant. I think we might want to write that one down. That might be relevant. 3 4:33 p.m. in 2004. We might want to set the clock to that. Oh, we also have film in there. He wondered if he could only remove this year from the calendar like it never existed. Would things be different? You load the film into your camera. Play. You take time to sit down and play or celebrate a rendition of Chopsticks. Nice. Let's read these papers. You sift through the piles and find a worthy specimen. Straightening it out, you get to reading. To whom it may concern, on the eve of Friday, I had the irredeemable displeasure of dining at your establishment. Walk the Tiger. While the service had its own issues, it was adequately typical of venues of its ilk, so I would not deign to tell you your business. That said, the troubling quality was your food. I ordered the melange chicken, which is my go-to item on your menu. And while the dish was for the most part pleasantly uneventful, the penultimate piece of fried fowl was quite curious. I suppose there's no delicate way to put this, so I'll be blunt. It was shaped like a giraffe. I was so tickled by this occurrence that I waited an embarrassingly long amount of time before devouring it. I then left in my car, and I wasn't halfway home before who should startle awake in the back seat but my grandfather. It seems I'd forgotten entirely that he wanted to accompany me to dinner. He'd been planning it for weeks, and believe me, he is just the type of person to be amused by the giraffe-shaped chicken. In closing, I would like to ask if the particular chicken is an intended element of this dish, as I'd never noticed it prior. If this is intentional, consider this a formal request to have giraffe chicken lined up for next Thursday. I will be returning with my grandfather, and our plan at this time is for him to join me in the restaurant. Given your role in the aforementioned mix-up, I believe this to be a reasonable concession. Thank you for your understanding. Theodore M. Ingram. Okay. Persevere. A frame motivational post of your dad's nuts about these things. Let's use the computer. Oh. You tap the computer to wake it up, but it's locked. You're going to need a password. Oh, well, here's a note. Let's read the note. I always remember my password in the bathroom. Okay, what could his password be? 111 1111 1111. Password. It's always password, right? We can't even type the password unless we know it, I think. Okay. I always remember my password in the bathroom. Okay, we already got this one. I thought there might be something about the camera, or not the camera, but the film developing. But we don't seem to be getting that. Testing for a solid foothold, you begin your ascent. You turn back, however, when the fan nearly removes your head. That fan wouldn't remove my head. Okay, we keep getting the same thing from the books, it looks like. Yeah. We get the same thing from the books. It doesn't look like... why do we need instructions to use a cassette player? Like, I don't know. Like, even if you don't know how to use a cassette player, you put the tape in and you push play. Is it really that complicated? It's serviceable, if utterly outdated personal computer. You can use this to access the internet, or maybe a knowledge base on CD-ROM. We also got another chess piece. Alright. Wow. I don't know what to do now. I'm at a loss again. Where's the bathroom? The only bathroom we have is the let's look at the door. Okay, so one's the guest room and one is the only bathroom we have is the one that is currently a dark room, right? It's the only bathroom that we have. So let's go check it out, I guess. I never forget my password in the bathroom. Our camera's running out of battery, or our phone's running out of battery. Oh no. I'm counting. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. No, 30 wasn't enough. Alright. Is this supposed to be whoops. Oh no, the game crashed. Oh no! The game just took a dump. I hope oh no. Oh no! We're way back.
Yellow.
We're way back. Hey, thanks for the follow. We're way back. We've been sent way back. Oh well. Oh well. Oh well. We have to backtrack. You know, you don't expect a game to crash. I'm sorry. A game where you can't die, you don't really expect it to crash. This game doesn't look like a game that would crash on me, but now we know we should save often. So, it's not auto-saving. You'd think a game like this would auto-save. You really do. The worst part is we have to do this again. That's the worst part about this. No. I think we're there. I think we're there. Nope, we're not quite there yet. There it is. Alright. Oh no! I did not expect that at all. At all. That's a shocking discovery. I'm getting goosebumps. Did anybody see the Goosebumps movie that came out in, related to this game? Did anybody see the movie? I can tell you I did not. I did not see the movie, so... You did? How was it? Okay, what do we have? We have keys for the bathroom, we have keys for the office. Okay, I guess we'll go to the bathroom first. TV's been gone. Oh yeah, I heard that. Flower was telling me that when I told her I was playing this game, and she did mention Jack Black. So apparently Flower has seen it, but I have not. Can we use like I'm curious if we can use the step stool on the chute. No, okay, use it on the laundry then. Okay, I guess we can't do that. Alright, we're in here. We can open this. Take the camera. Take the container. Take the picture. That looks like that's about. Take the tongs. Use the tongs on this. Use it in here. Okay. Count to 30. I never read any of the Goosebumps books either. So, to be fair. It crashed again! What the hell, game? What are you doing? What's the game doing? Come on, game. Stop being a jerk. And I didn't save again. Oh my god. Oh wait, I did save. I saved after going down to the basement, but... It's the point where you have to take the disc out and blow on it. Alright, before we do anything with the pictures, I guess we have to save. So, apparently the restart is somehow breaking the game, and I don't know how. It seems like the restarting thing is breaking the game. That's weird. Isn't that weird? The mechanic that makes you not have to restart over from save games is what's breaking the game. That seems really ironic. Are these random? maybe not. I'm pretty sure I know exactly where to go, so... Maybe there's a ghost in my machine. It's possible, I suppose. We should be there now. We are. Okay. Alright, let's yoink that bag.
Yoink!
Taste. No, we don't want to taste it. Let's taste that monster. Bet you that monster's delicious. Nom nom nom. I mean, I'm happy they give us the option, honestly. Okay, when we get back to the kitchen, I am saving. I'm 100% saving. You can redeem the add a sound command channel point option. Finkelroy. That's another option. Yeah, Carl Riffick's done it like 3 or 4 times. Just save up the points. We don't have Game Sucks yet. I didn't add it. It was my first day back to work in like a week, so I had a lot of work to catch up on. So I wasn't able to get it done, but I will do it tomorrow. I promise that, Carl Riffick, that I'll get it done tomorrow. It doesn't take me long to do either. I just wasn't focused. In fact, I'll try and do it after I end the stream. That's what I'll try to remember to do. We might be playing a good game tomorrow. Okay, send me that link on Discord, Roy. That would be fantastic. All right, we're gonna save. I'm saving. Did I forget to save after I said I was gonna save when I got into the kitchen? But we never play good games, Carl Riffick. You just have to understand we never play good games here. It's always bad stuff. I think that's what you're trying to say, right? I mean, yesterday we were playing the Ultimate Challenge. That was an amazing game, wasn't it? Oh, save. Alright, we're gonna do 40 seconds this time. 40 seconds. We're gonna count to 40. Here we go. You ready? 40 seconds. Alright. That'll be at 28. I'm looking at my little recording time. We're gonna pick it up at 28. See what happens. Even it can wait. I know what you meant. We play nothing but bad games here though, so I think that might be true too. 28. All right, here we go. Take it. Aww. Hey, it didn't crash this time. All right, now we're gonna do 50 seconds. We're just gonna brute force it if we have to. 50 seconds would put us at 40, 36. 36. I mean, I guess technically this is part of developing, is putting it in there for a certain amount of time. Although there is more wiggle room than this. 36 now. Oh, we did it. We did it. Yes, we did it. It's 50 seconds in there. 50 seconds. And then this really doesn't matter. Thanks for the 16-month resub, Carlrific. That's definitely a yay. Oh, we didn't put it in enough. How long do you need to put it in there? No! This is so ridiculous. We obviously need the instructions for this, but hey, we can brute force this. All right, 50 seconds. We started at 33, so we need to go to 23. Maybe we just need to go 50 seconds in there too. I mean, technically you can leave that in there forever, right? I mean, it's just a halting thing. I know, right? That's kind of annoying. If we had, the thing is, if we had the book that said what to do, then we'd be fine. You slip it in the stopper solution. All right, let's wait. Let's wait. We have to put it in here for a little while. Oh, we didn't fill up the sink too. We should probably fill up the sink. Has it been long enough yet? I don't know. Sure, let's say it has. Alright, we need to... I guess we need to figure out how to do this. We're not gonna brute force it. We're gonna do it the right way. Because we're like that. We should do it the right way. We shouldn't try to cheat the game. Because apparently they make it so you're wasting your time. So we're not gonna do that. I think we're developing a photo of her, though. I think that's what we're doing. We're developing a photo of her. And that'll give us access to the other rooms. So... what's the code to the bathroom? Like, what could that be? I mean, what's the code to the computer? His code is... I always remember my password in the bathroom. Maybe his code is poop. What do you think? Poop? Is his code poop? I never forget my password in the bathroom. Like, I'm guessing we have to go to the bathroom. I got, what did I get in the dark room? I got a camera, and I got a container, and I got some tongs. So I got a camera with some film in it, might I add. Maybe I should take a picture in the bathroom. Or in the, what used to be the bathroom, but isn't the bathroom. I'm guessing when I get in my room, I actually will have a charger. So I'm guessing the phone can get recharged at some point. God, she looks so creepy. I hate it. Yeah, I did get a blurry photo. Oh, I got a blurry photo too, that's true. I did get a blurry photo. Forgot about the blurry photo. See if I can take a picture of the photos. No, I can't take a picture of the photos. I can use a camera on the other photo. Let's take a photo of the photo. Oh, I didn't actually get it. I didn't actually get the photo. All right, let's try it on the sink. I think we're gonna use the computer to figure out how to, like, develop photos. I didn't see anything in there. We could try it on the computer, though. I suppose. Oh wait, I think I already did try it on the computer. Now that I think about it. You tap on the keyboard to wake it up, but it's locked. You're going to need a password to access the computer. Log in. So we can't actually attempt to put in a password. We're going to I guess we can use things on the So Many Horses. Maybe it's in the So Many Horses book. You'd read it in the bathroom. No. Coupons. What does that mean? What does that mean? What does that mean? And where's the bathroom? I don't know where a bathroom is. The only place that allegedly was a bathroom was not actually a bathroom. Alright, let's look at our inventory. What have we got? We got a rose. Are all these just like junk items? Do we just have a bunch of junk? A bunch of junk items? You're a dog. Have we found a bathroom anywhere? Other than the dark room. I don't think there's a bathroom anywhere. Is there any other place in the basement we can go? I mean, I doubt there's a bathroom here, but you know. Oh! There's a frame there. Okay, I did not see that. So it wasn't all a waste, I guess. Canoe. That's a weird place to put a canoe. In the basement? I mean, I could see it in a garage, but not a basement. You know? Oh! There's a bathroom up there. We need to figure out how to get up here. We need to climb. I think we need to climb up this thing. We need to figure out how to get up this thing. I would think if we open the ironing board, put this on it, we might actually be able. That seems really dangerous and ill-advised, but whatever. Do we really care? I think we need rope. Is there anything we could use? A grappling hook? Of course there's not. Of course there's nothing we could use. That would be way too convenient. We have so much inventory. We have so much inventory. It's ridiculous. Okay, we can't set the clock, and the date of 2004 isn't actually even on this clock, so all right. I think we need to get up into the bathroom, but I don't know how to do it. I feel like we need a rope, but I don't know how to get a rope. So maybe in the shed at the school, but backtracking all the way to the school seems a little bit unlikely. We also have these chess pieces, which I forgot to get the one up at the on the desk. I just realized. Finally carved wooden, it's called a rook for some reason. Okay, we also got this one, which looks like a queen. The most versatile piece in the game. Well. We need a way to get up that laundry chute. Wait, I feel like we've got all the pieces. I feel like we've got... This game's annoying me from the aspect that maybe he will give us his shoelaces, and then we can use those, because you notice his shoes are untied. That wouldn't be really enough, though. I mean, would it? All right, I'm gonna use the phone again, even though it's almost out. Oh. Well, I know how to charge it. We know how to charge it, but... well, I think I know how to charge it, but... so we can't get hints now. So that's what the phone is. Man. So we need to get up in this chute here. And when we use stuff on the chute, we throw it. So... it doesn't seem there's anything in our inventory that we would actually want to throw up there. Like... we could tie this laundry together and make a rope, but we're not going to. We could pull down the ironing board, probably put the step ladder on top of it, and climb up the chute, but we're not going to. Let's go out the door. Oh, there's also that werewolf thing in the woods. That's true. I forgot about that. There's a rope here. There's a grill. I I forgot about that guy out there. Bubbles. Man, we got a lot of cleaning products. We have tons of cleaning products. We can clean. We can just clean. Let's put some soap in the. Let's put some soap in here. What the heck? Put some soap in here. I don't know why. No. I don't know what to do. I need some guide, a little bit of guidance here. Wait, we have it. Oh, I thought that said hint. It doesn't. It says back. You get many points, level up, then maybe strong enough to win. So, I think we have to come here later in the game. He's almost. I think he's trying to say that we're not ready to be here yet. That's what I think he's implying. And the fact that he doesn't kill us when we leave. He said something about leveling up. Wait. I just had an idea. Maybe if we get on the step stool. That's not what I wanted to do. That's not what I wanted to do. He said level up, so I thought maybe that meant get on, be taller than him. That would be a no. Let's take a picture of him. A Polaroid photo of the beast from the east cowering before a horrific face. Okay, interesting. That's interesting. That is interesting. We actually were able to use the camera for something. You have an idea. An idea, you say? Well, here's a horrific face, right? We need to use every item on every item. That seems to be the common adventure game theme. You think the camera is a hint system? It might be. This game kind of needs a hint system. It's not easy. Let's see if we can take a picture of the kids. Oh, we have a limited hints. Okay, I see. We have a limited number of hints too. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. The camera is a hint system, actually. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. But they kind of he kind of implies that I'm not supposed to even be there yet. So they're calling him a high-level monster, almost like either it's a pun or it means don't do this now. I think they're trying to almost tell me not to do this yet. It's almost like don't do this yet. Use I'm confused about what to do. That's weird. That's weird that happens. It vibrates. Yeah, I thought we might be able to climb up to the clock and set the time or something like that. Big Aurora needs cat cam treats. Alright, we can get to that. Charlie's still in the box. What do we do with the... What do we do with her? Let's take a picture of her too. Let's just use the camera on her too. Look. Polaroid just strange. She's holding a glass full of prune juice. Well, no crap. Well, that wasn't helpful at all. I don't think I did. That did not work. I don't like how when you use an item on something you're not supposed to use it on, it acts as if you use it on yourself. You know, one thing I haven't checked is, that I realized I haven't checked in a while, is the washing machine. I don't think we could open the washing machine last time. I haven't tried it this time. We can wash stuff. What would we want to wash? What would be useful to wash? Not that. Anything that would be useful to put in the wash? The sponge? No. I don't see anything. Not that. Hat? Nope. The shoe. Nope. Well, this is not where I wanted to be. All right, we know 50 seconds. You know, we can brute force that puzzle if we need to. So we need to get up into the bathroom. I know that, and I think we need to do it through here. And I don't know how to do that. There's a shed at the school that has a rusty lock on it. I'm kind of wondering if we somehow need to do something with that rusty lock. But I'm not sure. And what else? What else? And we need the password for the computer. So, yeah, we need all that stuff. Maybe we can, like, use stuff on the basket to make it so... No. In the right setting, this could be useful for... is that a hint? Or is that just a weird remark? I don't know. I don't know. You know? Hmm. Wait, what? This particular tab is looser than the others? Wait, what? What happened? What do we do? She's gone. Holy butts. Seriously? Oh my god, I was so sure that we were trying to get her photo. Let's just take all those things off. That means I can probably go in my room and charge my phone now. Right? Yes, I can totally go in my room and charge my phone. And I probably have a super duper fast charger. Let's get, oh, now we have our clothes. We can wash our clothes. That's not my bed, that's like a... Let's just, yeah, let's just take more stuff. That's a good idea. Oh look, there's 3 empty slots. There's 3 empty slots for chess pieces. Okay, we need a bishop. A bishop goes here, queen goes here, and the rook goes here. Okay. I know how this puzzle goes. Man, you need to know how to play chess to do this puzzle. Because the bishop would prevent the rook from being taken. Actually, he could go here. Couldn't he? He could actually go with it. He could actually go there and be safe. Maybe I'm wrong. Wouldn't he be able to go there and be safe? And my queen could get taken by that knight as well. But if he took the queen, then his king would die. So couldn't do that. Yeah, I don't know what that puzzle's about. Let's open the dresser. Here's the bathroom. Yes! It's not... Yes, it is the bathroom. Holy crap, are you kidding me? There's the laundry chute. It's just it's just a fast travel system. It's a... Oh my gosh. I am shocked right now. I was totally expecting... Yeah, I'm expecting there to be like a password that... I'm expecting the password to be on the mirror. Hey, look at that spooky ghost. Immediately know what to do with the mirror. Oh, with this mirror. Go into the guest room. Whoa! It looks like a toy store exploded. It does kind of look like a toy store exploded. Why does stuff keep lighting up? Oh, wait. That door wasn't... That door, oh, that was to the bathroom, wasn't it? I just realized this door... No! Wait. What's this door? Oh, it's a closet. Oh, it's a portal. It's another portal. Okay. So there's the third portal. There's another section of inventory. I mean, I got four slots. Furnishings, bed, dresser, open. Oh, take the film. Yeah, buddy. Later. Okay. That was exciting. I was not expecting that. Were you expecting a robot to just randomly kill me for no reason? Because I wasn't. So I think we need to somehow make the mirror steamy. So that, like, a number shows up on it. And then likely the number will be backwards, and then we use the mirror on the number to make it be forwards. That's my guess. Oh, maybe with the mirror in the shower. Maybe turn it off. Let's try turning it off. Maybe you need to turn this one on too. Oh, we need to turn both on. We get it super steamy. Yeah! 1081943. Yeah! 1081943. We should have just brute forced that. I mean, seriously. How hard would that have been? We would have just gone through all the numbers. We would have been there in, you know, 1,081,943 attempts. Easy peasy. Hey, it says the password now. Use. Oh! You open your favorite search page and think of subjects to enter. Photo. Here we go. You type photography and hit enter. You select the third result and find yourself in an enthusiast how-to site. Developing your own photography can be intimidating because of all the necessary supplies. But don't worry, our tutorial will tell you, will detail each thing you need. Besides those chemicals, don't forget some tongs so you can safely handle your photo. Clothespins so you can hang up the fruits of your hard work at a source of running water to clean off your finished photography. Okay, supplies. We already know how to do this. Oh, it's not going to change the site. Fix it. We already know that. Besides those chemicals, don't forget some oh yeah, we're actually reading it right now. Developing. All ready to develop some photos? Great! It's not as tough as it looks. Remember to always handle your undeveloped photo using tongs or similar tools. Start by placing your undeveloped photo into the developer. You want to leave the developer for 1 minute exactly. Interesting, we were doing it for 50 seconds. So 50 seconds is enough. So they give you about a 10 seconds of wiggle room. Okay, we got 1 minute. Next. Then remove it from the developer and place it in the stopper. You'll need to remain in the stopper for 1 minute. 1 more minute. Next, you want to place your photo in the fixer after another minute. So we need a minute in each. It's time to rinse your photo. You want to run the water for about 5 minutes. That's a long time. I hope we don't have to wait there for 5 minutes. That would be ridiculous. You'll want to hang your finished photo so it can dry off. One popular method is to use clothespins in a safety line, which is a common fixture of most dark rooms. Wait until the photo is dry and you're done. Then your luck, it's suitable for framing. Okay, cool. Let's go look at those dogs. You type in dogs and hit enter. After scrolling through the results, you choose a promising looking information hub. You're presented with 3 options. Breeds. Poodle. The images look vaguely similar to the canine you met earlier, but none have quite the same insane gleam in their eye. Appropriately, there are plenty of useful tools about the breed, but everything else you could possibly ever want to know about poodles. Nothing about insatiable bloodlust. You question Fifi's pedigree. Social. Socially, dogs operate in a pack structure. At the top of the pack is the alpha, strongest dog in the group. Alphas are established after a show of power or ability. When faced with proof of an alpha's strength, weaker animals have no choice but to submit. This is a common behavior in most pack animals, certainly all dogs in similar species. Okay, that's... Tired of supermarket foods filling your beloved pet with chemicals and byproduct meals? With Yum Pet's new veterinarian recommended scientific well-development formula, these days are over. We start with whole proteins, nature's healthiest, most delicious proteins. We add in wholesome fruits and vegetables proven to benefit your pet's coat, energy level, and ear health, and that's it. No chemicals, no wheat or soy gluten byproducts. You won't feed your child junk food, so why would you do it to your pet? New well-development formula only from Yum Pet. Alright. Chess. Oh, this tells you about chess. This tells you about chess. So if you don't know about chess, now you know about chess. I know about chess, so. Alright, now we know how to develop that photo. Yeah. Going this way. And by the way, I am not sponsored by Well-Development food. Good idea. Save is a good idea. Save. I think we're gonna develop the photo and see what we get. What? Jeez, I thought it was a little fast travel system, but not. Thought I could jump down the laundry chute, but it looks like it's maybe big enough to go down. And that was Boo Earns for sure. I'm sorry you're alone. If the stupid woman would, like, not be a jerk and give me that tape player, then we'd be fine. But she's a jerk, and therefore... let's put my clothes in the washer. Some dirty clothes in the washer. Put some detergent in there. Some detergent in the washer. Close the dishwasher, or close the washer. And turn it on. There we go. There we go. We're doing some laundry. You never thought you'd be doing that in the game. Doing some laundry. Oh yeah. Now I have to wait for this. So use these tongs here. Where's our photo? There it is. Alright. 31. We're gonna take it out. We're gonna take it out at 30. I don't think we're gonna get done with this game today. I don't know what the 2 to 6 hour estimate was. The 2 to 6 hour estimate seems a little bit low. Honestly, we've been doing this for 3 hours. I think maybe the high end, because we're not using really much in the way of hints, though. I'm guessing if you just spam the hint system, which doesn't really give you that many hints either. You know? I figured they'd, like, maybe change the times. A minute, and a minute. Has anybody developed photos before? Like self-developed? Like these chemicals have a definite odor. It's like a chemical smell. I mean, they're chemicals, and they smell like chemicals. I did it in high school as well. That's when I did it. And I can't forget the smell. The smell is like... Doop-a-doo, doop-a-doo, doop-a-doop-doop-a-doop-a-doop, doop-a-doo. Let's see what we end up with. Was the only reason we got that photo is so we had a place to put our other one up? I think there's a spare clip here. So, that doesn't even make sense. At 50, we take it out at 50. We also have video games. And then we put it in the water. Almost. 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 We're almost there. Now. Now we gotta put it in water. Whoa! Who's that? Pick up the foot of the line and wait for it to dry. Chad tried photography for a week in high school. He never found very interesting subjects. It's still wet. It's still wet. We don't want it when it's wet, right?
Yellow.
You pull the photo off the line. It's a lot of work, but the results are worth it. What is it? It's a picture of someone's head. Okay. Let's use it on a frame. Let's see if we can use it on the frame. You slide into the frame, a perfect fit. You now have a frame picture. Yay! Thanks for the follow, stealthy golem. Alright. We have a framed photo. For whatever that's worth. Yes! That's awesome! Our laundry's still going. It's nowhere close to being finished. What should we do with the framed photo? I have no idea. Let's show her the framed photo. Here, look at this photo. Okay, she doesn't want the photo. She wants me to drink something that will kill me. She's not very nice. I just want to point out she's not very nice. She wants to kill me. What should we do? I don't know. Perfectly alright, maybe later. Hey, that's new. Well, there's this kid, Brandon, my English class. He used to be okay, but lately he's telling people things that aren't true. You ramble on for several more minutes. Oh, we're gonna bore her. We're gonna bore the butts out of her. That's what we're doing right now. We're boring the butts out of her. She's gonna be like, why am I here? Why am I here? And it's like, if this is how you feel, just tell me to my face. I don't have time for all this drama. Really open up. Glad to have a sympathetic ear. You begin to confide. I just want to be taken seriously, you know? It's so hard at this age, but after a very thorough dissection of your social circle, you realize you haven't given her any time to interject. Keep talking. You assume if she had anything to add, she'd speak up. You continue. So, Valerie, the girl who always wears hats, we had art together last year, but lately, time passes as you talk, and you notice she's starting to nod off. Her eyes are half open, and she's not really focused on you. Continue. No reason to stop when you're on a roll. You keep talking, diving into the first subject that comes to mind. Your voice echoes strangely down the adjacent hallways of the otherwise silent house. Your story is rudely interrupted by a loud, sharp snort. Yes! She's asleep, snoring in fact. You weigh your options. Wake her up or let her sleep. We're gonna let her sleep. You sink lower, carefully not to make a sound. There's no telling how deeply she's sleeping. Can I put stuff in her glass? I'm gonna try and put stuff in her glass. Being careful not to make a sound, you lean in front of her and pour the bottle's contents into her glass. She awakens with a start and resumes sipping her glass as if nothing happened. Okay. After several sips, she realizes something is wrong and begins coughing. Looks like the prune juice works both ways. Whoops. What did you do? She collapses on the table. You little punk, how dare you? You notice a loud hissing sound building from deep within the woman. She falls to the ground and begins to melt out of existence. Nothing remains of her in her place except a small cassette tape. Yes! We got it. You take the cassette, now you need a way to listen to it. You know, there was a cassette player, there was a tape player up in our room. I just want to point that out, but I don't think we could have gotten it, unfortunately. So I don't know where there's a cassette player. We might have to figure this one out tomorrow, which is Taco Tuesday. Slide? What? Yes. We can slide down the stairs. That's nice. I like it. No, I'm gonna go up the stairs. Alright. There looked like there was something in our room. Like this thing right here. Can this thing not play tapes? I guess not. We can't click on it. So I guess it can't. Alright, we're gonna save here. This is where we're gonna stop. We're gonna come back here tomorrow.